Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is McEternal. So I went ahead and threw together an automated user and grabbed a furnace generator. We had one over there for whatever reason. I think this is one of the ones that I was messing with the lava pump, and it was just weird. So we'll see. Hopefully this does a useful thing for us. It's really going to depend on how quickly that breaks. Um, So one of the other things that I did was I set up the iron over there to hopefully eventually turn into star metal. I did notice a thing while I was dinking around. One of the things that I noticed was um, um, one of the things I noticed was the crystals are actually going up in purity, so that's pretty handy. So if we use up the lower quality ones and then just kind of try to improve and split the higher quality ones, eventually we'll have like everything that we do will be getting better. And once we figure out whether this works, I like to set up a hopper and sort of automate this. But 51, 50, 44, 43. So they are getting better slowly. If we go ahead and we are improving the best ones, then hopefully what that will do for us is just make them all better eventually. I don't know. Let's grab some. Oh yeah, I died again. Surprise. I have no idea where the other bag went. I mean, it's probably somewhere, maybe. Where? Um, I have to say though, I'm pretty frustrated with Astral Sorcery, and we may do other things until then as Astral Sorcery. But yeah, like if we use the grindstone on there, it increases the sharpness, the cutting. Putting it in the water like or the starlight like this increases the size, and when it splits, um, it will have a chance of increasing the purity. So what we're gonna have to do is basically, you know, automate or manually grind, maybe doing all of this so that eventually we have stuff that is approaching like high levels of purity. Hopefully what this will do for us is this will automate being the fluid tank full. I won't know for sure until that breaks. Now, if we were, to, for example, to use one of the rock crystals. The rock crystals would actually give us more liquid starlight. They would last longer. But I'd kind of like to use them for kind of like PUDs things and stuff. So, you know, kind of our early game ready stuff. That way we don't have to wait on them so much. That in there. Killed by one of the what are they called? One of the banshees. That's what it was. It was a banshee. I have to say I am not fond of banshees. So we do have another ender pearl. So that's pretty cool. From here I can kind of make it out a little bit. I'm sort of hoping that if we can get enough ender pearls, there's two. Okay, so remember this one was 54. So we have one, or yeah, 51. Okay, there we go. So this is the new one. This one. So it's at 51. We're just going to go ahead and toss that one in there. Here. Bucket. Now, these were at 52, I think. 50. Okay, well, there we go. So 50. So since they're both 50, let's go ahead and chuck the larger one in there so that we don't have to do quite as much waiting around. Let me show you the setup. You can see where I was like fussing around with the thing because I kept doing the linking wrong. It was a super hassle. But I have it set up like this. It is very clearly not doing anything. That is problematic as far as our progression. So in the meantime, we are going to continue up with some of the other stuff. That way I can actually feel like I'm making progress somewhere. I want to get into some storage options. But I want to stay with magic as well. So we're going to kind of mix and match here. And one of the things I know that I can do is if we get into Britannia, we can get into some ore production pretty well. The other... otherwise, I would go into industrial foregoing. We would do ore production there. Now, some of what I want to do is actually going to really quick. Some of what I want to do is actually going to be a matter of kind of improving our processes. We'll enhance our magic with technology. How's that? Want actually another one of those. Sequent Lime, wax, or build craft energy. Cactus green is what we need. You're growing cactus. How convenient is that? So one of the reasons that I kind of like wandered off into this little abyss is where did the cactus go? Heck. Fine. Whatever. One of the reasons that I wandered off into this little abyss here is I would like to speed up our things. So I'm probably looking at 2 more redstone pistons. So we'll need 2 pistons. We'll want cobblestone, oak. That got redstone, so let's go ahead and throw together for some pistons. We want now 4 gears. Hi, we don't like you. Pistons. Glass. Wood. I'm not fond of the way that they can just keep getting up here. So that's that. Got 2 more redstone engines. We've got. There should be. Stone transport pipes. We'll need probably 2 of those. Oh man. Buildcraft, right? belong in there. Are 2, 3, 4. Garbage. Thought I dumped off all the aquamarine, but I didn't. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime. Okay. Probably here. Wood. Type sealant. 1. Type sealant. 2. I know this is light or something. Alright, so let's junk that. Head over to the astral sorcery thing and kind of like get our stuff going. One, only one. And the idea is kind of want to do that. This. Now, this seems like a lot of work. Pop that in here. Make any levers. All I can think of is this would be a terrible time for monsters to go up. Out of wood? Yeah, I'm out of wood. I need a tree farm. Any bets as to whether this is improved? It was 50 before, right? Now it is 52, so let's chuck the nice one in. of that. That. Alright, well, that. Um, so now we should be accumulating twice as fast and 3 times as fast. We just need to cook. Nope, nope, nope. Go away, go away. Don't like you. Go away. Oh. Alright. What was I saying? I really hate the primitive mobs mod. I'm not sure that it is offering anything they're looking for. So yes, I realize that we now have an exciting amount of extra mods to choose from as far as whatever, but they're stopping the things that most mods need to run from spawning. I still haven't seen an Enderman, outside of a spawner. Okay, we've got one there, one there, that. Find this, that. Up this here. So theoretically, we are now operating at 3 times speed. Thanks to one probe or whatever isn't allowing us to see contents of stuff. I have no idea if what is going on with this nonsense. we come? What is the point of those? So my next question is, are we pumping too much fluid through? What the heck is the problem? And these are... Okay. There. Offset. Alright, so pointless. This is one of the problems I have with magic mods, is they do not typically automate well. I find it frustrating. Well, watched me fail pretty much the entire episode. So I'm going to call it here. We're at 28 minutes. I mean, at least they got the bounce right? You know, it's kind of like bouncing in sequence. I don't know if we need to try this one, but I think that we have tried that one. Frustrating. I think that they'd at least automate it with vanilla mechanics, right? But apparently not. Alright, well, I'm going to look into it some more and see what we can sort out. We're going to call it here. Again, regrets I didn't manage to do anything useful, but sometimes that's how it rolls. So hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, do not. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. And yeah, I would like some suggestions on this. for automating it. As far as purity of crystals, that's just going to be a matter of time and progression. So there's not really a lot I can do about that. You know, we're still... This still hasn't gone, so that's also a frustration. We may simply abandon Astral Sorcery. Except as a sand generator, which it does really well, right? It makes a great sand generator. Because if it's not functional, then there is no point to it. And, you know, it may be functional for other people, but I can't do it, then I can't use it. So yeah. Anyway, I will catch you guys later.